So we're entering this year with an estimated $6.9 million in reserves, about 70% of our annual budget, well above the typical 20 to 30% target. These reserves act like a financial cushion during emergencies or unexpected expenses. Our budget projects $10.9 million in revenues versus $10.7 million in expenses, giving us a structural surplus of about $146,000. However, there are some recurring expenditures that we are funding from special revenue funds that have some built-up fund balances. So if you deduct those out, our structural surplus is about $87,000. That surplus indicates our recurring revenues exceed our recurring expenses, a fiscal position many other small cities are struggling to maintain. So the top revenue sources for us, property tax at about $6.5 million and sales tax at about $1.7 million. Now, combined, that is over 75% of our budget, but property tax growth is capped by Prop 13, slowing the growth of revenue even in a rising real estate market, another challenge shared by cities statewide, and one that I've talked about on the podcast previously. This makes economic development essential, and that's why the budget includes $50,000 allocated specifically for attracting new businesses, particularly retail and commercial tenants, because they can drive growth in sales tax. Now, 62% of our budget is dedicated to public safety, the sheriff's contract, our fire department, and animal control, critical but costly. This year, we're facing budget pressures from the following things: a 9.5% increase in the sheriff's contract, which translates to almost $250,000, insurance up by almost $40,000, and technology costs up by $40,000. While we've mitigated some increases through internal savings, we're already projecting $450,000 in new costs in next fiscal year. This mirrors what we're seeing in Antioch, East Palo Alto, and others. Rising personnel and service costs are squeezing local budgets. Unlike many other cities, we run very lean, so cutting staff would mean significant service cuts.